Now, let us journey inward and remember the hidden art of attracting what the soul longs for. It is not about forcing, but about opening. Not about asking, but about aligning. The universe is not an empty sky scattered with stars. It is a vast mirror, luminous and alive, reflecting everything that stirs within our hearts. Your awareness is the beacon. Your attention, the sacred flame. Where it shines, their reality begins to grow. Picture yourself entering a room filled with countless shapes and colors. Do you rest your gaze on a radiant painting, or on a speck of dust upon the floor? What you choose becomes your experience, the thread your memory carries forward. So it is with life. What you notice expands. What you ignore dissolves into silence. Feel your inner light as a lantern, casting rays upon your path. Where it falls, the blossoms of reality awaken. You are the gardener of your own soul's field. The world outside is loud, chaotic, full of distractions, voices, faces, fragments of stories not your own. But you are not meant to gather them all. You are not meant to carry every burden. You may choose what to embrace. You may choose what to release. And the choice you make becomes the rhythm of your destiny. The universe speaks a language beyond words. It listens not to the noise of thoughts, but to the vibration of your emotions, the frequency of your gratitude, the radiance of your joy. Imagine longing for sweetness. You may describe it endlessly, yet it is the warmth of your anticipation, the joy that dances before the taste, the bliss of fulfillment. This is what the universe hears. Every thought is a seed. Every feeling is water, sunlight, nourishment. Plant the seeds of love, abundance, serenity. Pull out the weeds of fear and doubt. You need not deny the shadows, but do not linger there. Do not feed them with your gaze. Let them dissolve like fog before the morning sun. Remember, your soul is the keeper of the garden. Only you decide what will flourish and what will fade. And know this, the only true moment is now. The past has vanished. The future has yet to arrive. Creation breathes only in this instant, as the universe leans toward you, listening with infinite tenderness, whispering, "What story do you choose to live today?" Our thoughts are like seeds drifting in the wind. If we wish to walk through gardens of joy, love, and abundance, we must plant those very seeds in the soil of our heart. And when shadows of fear or doubt arise, we gently let them go, as fallen leaves carried away by the current. This is not about pretending that storms never pass our way. It is about choosing where to rest our gaze, not on the storm itself, but on the rainbow that appears once the rain has passed. When we cling to what we do not want, we invite it deeper into our field of life. Imagine someone saying, "Don't." Think of a white monkey, and instantly it appears. So the art is not to fight, not to wrestle with the thought, but to soften, to release, and to turn toward what nourishes us. You are the keeper of your inner garden. Only you decide which flowers bloom and which weeds wither. There is no past to hold on to, no future yet born. There is only the eternal breath of this moment, the now, where even the universe itself resides. When we wander between yesterday and tomorrow, we become like someone half listening, distracted by passing noise. And in such distraction, the universe cannot truly hear us. It hears us only when we are here, present, rooted, alive. Each thought carries weight, a spark of energy. Like a pebble cast into still waters, it sends ripples across infinity. Yet the cosmos does not respond to words or logic. It answers to vibration, to the feeling that dances behind the thought. If you dream of a new home, flipping through endless images will not move the heavens, But when you feel the warmth of morning light in that home, when you breathe in the scent of fresh coffee in your imagined kitchen, when you hear the laughter of friends in the spacious room, then your desire becomes alive. It shines brightly, enough for the universe to weave it into being. This is the essence of true creation, not to think about life as if it were far away, but to embody it as if it were already here, to walk in the feeling of fulfillment. That is the magic of co-creation, the sacred dance with the cosmos. Think of life as a vast, unknown city. Without guidance, you may wander endlessly, lost in its streets, but with awareness, with openness, you discover hidden paths. You find companions who whisper directions. You awaken to the deeper map that was always within you. Consciousness expands like a game, unfolding new levels. At first, the world feels limited, heavy, closed, but step by step, you unlock new realms, gather treasures of wisdom, and walk through doors you never saw before. What once seemed impossible becomes effortless. What once bound you now releases you. And in this awakening, you no longer dance as a puppet pulled by unseen strings. You rise as a creator, steering your own vessel across the ocean of existence. The world is full of voices, advice, noise, opinions. Yet beneath that storm lies a softer voice, quiet but steady. It is your inner compass, the whisper of the soul. When you listen, the path clears. When you trust, the universe answers. Imagine yourself sailing across an endless ocean. You hold a map, a compass, a sextant. And suddenly, silence. The instruments fail. No directions, no lines, no guidance. From the outside world. What will you do? Will you chase the voices of others, risking hidden reefs? Or will you turn inward, listening to that quiet, eternal whisper, the inner navigator that never betrays you? This voice does not speak in words. It sings in feelings, in subtle sensations, in the warmth of knowing. It rises as inspiration, as joy, as a surge of strength that says, this way, here, now. When fear, doubt, or anxiety flood your chest, they are not the voice of truth. They are red lights, warnings of paths that do not belong to you. But when love expands your heart, when peace embraces you, when excitement awakens like fire in your veins, that is your compass. That is intuition. Our subconscious is like an iceberg floating in the sea. The tip you see above the surface is your mind, thoughts, logic, plans, but the vast body beneath, hidden in deep waters. That is the true power, the subconscious, the silent architect of your reality. It does not hear I want or I don't want. It responds to pictures, to emotions, to the vivid energy. You feed it day after day. You may say you long for abundance, but if deep inside you carry fear and disbelief, the ocean beneath listens only to that. So the task is not only to dream, but to cleanse the inner currents, to transform shadows into light, to replace doubt with trust, and to repeat, again and again, the vision of your soul's truth. This is why affirmations, visualizations, sacred words of power become tools of transformation. Each repetition is a ripple, each emotion a spark, each vision a doorway opening within, and one day, what once seemed like a distant dream appears before you with grace and ease, as though drawn to you by magic. But the truth is deeper still. The universe is not outside you. It is not some distant sky listening to your prayers. You are the universe. You are its breath, its rhythm, its unfolding song. Every request to the cosmos is a conversation with your own higher self, your soul, your eternal essence. That is why the path begins not with asking for more, but with cleansing the mirror of your being. Release fear, Release resentment. Wipe away the dust of old pain, and you will see your reflection shining with the brilliance of your true, infinite self. When the mirror clears, life itself becomes a sacred dance. You no longer beg the universe, you flow with it. You feel its embrace, its generosity, its quiet guidance. Dreams unfold naturally, like flowers opening to the sun. And then you realize, you are no longer just a seeker. You have always been the magician, the dream weaver, the co-creator of the cosmos itself. If you liked this video and found it useful, please like it, subscribe to the Spiritual Wisdom channel, leave a comment, and share it with those who may find it useful.